Like I bought new stainless nuts for like the manifolds and stuff. Whoa, you just talked. What?
You didn't know that was a thing?
Yeah, I did. Sure. Definitely. Yeah, I was about to say we should take the hood off. Never mind. It's good. Should not take the hood off. Nope. Definitely not. Hey guys, and welcome back to Riggs Garage. If you haven't been following along, check out the other videos. But this video series is covering my 1993 EG Civic hatchback with a turbo engine. So I'm using a D Series, that's the single cam engine, with a D15 B7 block. So that's the normal plebeian standard commuter car block, but it has pistons and rods. So I have Vitara pistons and then forged H-beam rods and high performance oil pump and things like that. So this thing can spin fast. And of course, it has a turbo. So stay tuned and you'll be able to see this thing rip really soon. In this episode, we're going to put the clutch on the engine and drop the engine in. A big thanks to my friend Matt McCreary of MRE Motorsports. Right here, I'll put a link to his channel up above. He gave me a hand, second set of hands on jamming that engine home. So in this episode, the engine gets put in and we're almost on the road. So just a little backstory, I have been driving the car for like 400 miles now, so I'm looking forward to getting that video out where we are ripping on that car. Just getting through a backlog of film now, so thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Now I'm going to put in this comp clutch. This is a stage 4 sprung. So you can see we've got springs here, so it won't be a complete nightmare on the street. This should hold, 400 plus horsepower. So comp clutch, and I've got ARP hardware. I'll show you over here. So I'm going to use ARP hardware for all this, for the flywheel here and then the pressure plate. But this is the original pressure plate, or flywheel that came off the car. And this is the original Honda one. I took it to the machine shop and had him machine it. So we are spinning original Honda hardware here. So let's get it installed. Alright, let's stand right here. Hold right here and don't let this engine tilt. I'll hold with you, okay? I'm going to put my hand right here. So you go down here. Ready? One. Two. Perfect. Woo! You did it. Thank you. Throw-out bearing in place, everything's cleaned up. Slight amount of lubricant, but not enough to throw it around on the new clutch. And of course, as you saw, pressure plate is now torqued into place. So it's time to put this transmission on the engine and bolt it on. Alright, my son and I are going to get this transmission hooked up to the engine. So I'm going to have him help me start bolts once I align it, and should be fun. How far are you at? Hit this one. Okay, now do this one. Cool.
Whoa.
You gotta push.
That one needs a bit. There.
Cool. All right, off camera, I plugged the wiring harness back in. I did the sandwich for the oil filter, so I have plumbing out of there for an oil pressure gauge, as well as the turbo oil feed. And then I have my engine mounts kind of finger tightened in place here. I might actually take them off before I plop it in. Also, I have my friend Matt McCreary from MRE Motorsports coming over. He's going to be my second set of hands as I drop the engine in. It's always nice to have somebody come over, and when you have somebody coming over, I have a deadline to hit too, right? Because somebody's coming to my house. I should have all my stuff in order, maybe some tools cleaned up, and things like that, so I don't waste their time. So having a buddy over is a good deal, and he should be here in like an hour. So I'm going to clean up tools, sweep up the mess I've made, and I'll see you here in a minute. Yep. All right, we've got Matt McCreary here from MRE Motorsports. He's got a YouTube channel. You should definitely check it out. He's got all sorts of stuff with turbos on it.
We like turbos.
Yo, yeah. LS powered old ratty trucks.
Hondas with turbos.
Hondas with turbos. All sorts of... It's the good stuff. All right. Then we'll time lapse this. Drop it in.
I can't wait to see the ram horn on it.
I know.
The level of awesome that's gonna be.
That thing is cool. Ram horn looks good.
Oh yeah, it's literally that's why I put a ram horn on the white car rather than a top mount.
I know.
It's
I
because
like
I love like the nostalgia that comes with a ram horn, and I think they just look substantially better than. Let me try and go. I'll try and pluck it over there. Yep, that's it.
like one more pump.
Yep, you're there.
This looks so much better without the torque mounts.
Oh yeah.
It's clean. This thing's sick. Something is different.
Yeah.
Something is different. Oh. Oh. Stuff's happening.
I see.
Stuff is happening.
Oh yeah, I see her coming. Right around the corner.
Go. Go.
go, shorty. It's your birthday.
Too much torque. She's coming down. Right arm cramping.
Mint. You tighten that one up, that one, and this one?
The top over there.
Well, just the back ones themselves. Obviously, the other ones need tightened, but just...
These.
Yeah, did you tighten that one? I don't know if I tightened that one very tight.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna work. These are tight?
Yes. Si, senor.
See.
And then this one you tightened as well. Oh, yeah.
Yep. These. You tighten those?
Yes.
I think you did.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was when I found out the other one was not, no tight.
Just,
No mas tight.
no thread, no good. JB Weld.
I just need to blow it out, send that other one home. It'll be fine.
Not break the windshield. Cool. Okay.
So your level of excitement for the hood situation.
That's a big deal. Yes, on the Honda. Vertical hood. I didn't know about that. That's bad.
That one's maintenance, the other one's service.
All right, cool. Well, I'll unhook this at least. I'll start hooking junk up. All right, very good. The engine's in, and I just put the ram horn on here to mock it up for us to look at. This is exciting. Now, this is the point in the build where it's getting really exciting. You're seeing things come together. You're starting to plumb it up and get fluids in, get axles in. I'm going to hook up the shift linkage and axles today. I'm not going to film that because it's kind of boring. But then the car will be on the ground and I can push it into the garage and complete things in the lovely air conditioning. So that's what I'm doing today. Hopefully you guys are excited too. I'm probably going to end the video here and then do another video plumbing up the intercooler piping, the custom exhaust, and the robust cooling system. We'll put all that together. So I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching and coming on this journey. It's fun to put these cars together. Appreciate comments and subscriptions to the channel. Thank you.